All right, hello traders. I am a glass of orange juice. Not randomly, not just because this is America and we can do whatever we want.
What have I done?
Thank you, Anakin. Hold on a sec. Music's too loud. I know. We're just getting situated. It's a really early stream. Making sacrifices to be here. But when the market beckons, I have to abide. So yes, orange juice futures hitting an all-time high today, never in human civilization's history. As orange juice seeing $437 and a few cents, but today it happened, and you're currently trading kind of pretty much at the all-time highs too. So rejoice, one of multiple assets hitting all-time highs today. This was one. Another, excuse me, was copper. Copper did it briefly, but it occurred and they pulled it back some. But what a freaking run this thing's been on. It's beautiful. What's so great about orange juice futures? Did you not just see the chart? Are you blind? Do you need me to get you an appointment with an eye doctor? We can do that. Or you may need to get a taste doctor, because yeah, fresh squeezed orange juice is a nectar of Jesus himself. Okay, so don't be talking crap about oranges or my brethren. All right, thank you. The citrus family, really, we're all a team here. All right, so copper all-time highs, orange juice futures all-time highs, but then the Nasdaq Composite all-time highs, and it started with a bullish harami, the recapturing of key level from September 2021 back in mid to late April, and here it is. Never before have we seen prices this high. So it is a market-wide. CPI came in cooler. Remember, like, these numbers keep coming out. It just means, like, yes, of course, maybe year over year it's a little lower. It's still, inflation's still increasing though. Those percentage points. It's terrible. It's legit the worst thing ever. Your purchasing power is crashing. And every stream now I'm pretty much talking about that. And these asset prices increasing in value only because purchasing power is collapsing. The dissension of your purchasing power has steepened to levels we've never seen since World War II, when the New World Order was created. Okay? Yeah, sure, wealth transfer. We're getting wrecked, man. Just hopefully you're not heavy cash or poor. Because, yeah, if you're poor and stupid, you will be affected the most, unfortunately. So, Nasdaq, ATH. Let's just go to those futures. Well, you know what? We got to look at Bitcoin real quick, because hype in the chat for Bitcoin. Buyers defending levels over the weekend. What level are you talking about? You remember it was like, what the F are these guys? Are they really trying to do this? Are they really? And they did it twice. Like, it really is. This is why, man. Like, I learned a really long time ago to never expect, because this is what will happen. It'll look like all hope's lost, distributions continuing over. It's relentless, right? Two local highs that are below the 200, and then they're lower than this high and this. Oh God! And you're just watching the price kind of fall below the level, the bottom of that range, kind of over the weekend, and they just hold it up, and it's like, no way. And then you get that little rally, and then the sell-off yesterday probably just making people really scared. And then what happened? Locally, like microscopically, from this low to high in 886, kind of a little M shape right there. And then here we are, the CPI report catalyzed, possibly, I mean, momentum shifting structure. I think anyone out there could see it. I'm sure other people have already identified it and talked about it. I mean, that was always kind of in the cards if this right shoulder was going to actually be real and not just start rolling over again, because it could have just easily gone the other way today. So, right, momentum shift. All we were waiting for and hoping for was a higher low, like a real, and I think we've actually got the higher low now. Like, this is it. So, you got an hour, 34 minutes on the 4 hour until your highest close since April 24th. 64,856. That's a level back from history. It's a pretty big deal. It's an April 2021 all-time high, right? Chum. Right, chum. See it? The buyers are attempting to recapture that. I know there's more adversity ahead of us. No one said that there wasn't going to be more adversity. Congratulations, the hobbits have left Bree. They didn't get murked by the Nazgul. And now they're on the way to Amon Sul. Maybe Frodo has been stabbed at this point in the story, but we're getting there. All right, next stop, Rivendell. Maybe the Heartline here. And you get it, right? I mean, this would be Mordor up here, all right? Rivaling all-time highs. So rejoice, because today is our day. Bitcoin is up over 6%. $3,874, and is at the highs of the day. I mean, that kind of helped guide me in going live as the glass of orange juice, right? Bitcoin, thank you for that. But it's not just Bitcoin and, you know, copper and orange juice. It is all kinds of assets, right? And this is, again, it's market wide because everything's paired to fiat purchasing power. I hope you get it. Look at this freaking bullish engulfing candle in the midst of being painted on Bitcoin. You got 5 hours, 32 minutes till the close, but you're working on the highest close in 3 weeks plus. I would say that's pretty good. And then we look at the downsloping perspective, right? Also looking great. Taking out one zone of inflection, very important. Trying to break the heart line of the downsloping channel, very nice. And you think if this is real, if there's gonna be any sort of fall through, like you get pullbacks tomorrow, whatever, for back tests, but you know, on deck is 67,600. And all we were waiting for was a higher low, chat. That was it. I guess it began with a morning doji star of sorts, May 11th. Little do we know. So 65,400, the rally is continuing all throughout the morning into the afternoon. We are an hour and a half away till the stock market closes. So thanks for being here. GTF. Yeah, I use a multitude of different strategies combined into one little system, and that's just been getting slightly refined over many years. And yeah, harmonic trading's amazing, but there are times, many times, where the harmonic is not there and you can still trade. You don't have to have a harmonic, but yeah, harmonics are amazing. Complex wave structures that give you really nice probability outcomes if they are identified properly at the right areas. And if they're at the right areas, that means you can manage your risk appropriately with these high probability patterns, which can certainly, right, give you an edge where you're not flipping coins, you're just flipping weighted coins. That's right, silver's killing it today too. All right, so Bitcoin, we got it on the big screen. You'll never miss it. You'll never miss a thing. Here's Ethereum. I said if they defend it and there's follow through, right? Like this has to be a bottom. Like this, we're talking, there's got to be follow through in the next few days. There can't be a bearish bamboozle candle where we fall right below it. I'm not chugging yet. All right, if this is really where they hold it and we're not dropping to lower prices, sure, I will chug. But you have to understand, just like yesterday, I didn't consider that completely done, where I said I'm not going to chug. So I'm not going to say I'm going to chug just because Ethereum's at $3,005. So we need to get a rally here and take out the previous discernible swing highs, maybe break that supply line. So very nice to see the buyers came back in just after yesterday, less than 24 hours ago. They had a daily candle close, lowest level since February 17th. Yesterday. And that tends to happen, man. If you go back through history, it's like it's the lowest. Like Bitcoin's such a good example from history. Like you go back to, I mean, just right here, right? I mean, Holy crap, Bitcoin made its lowest close, broke a key support, January 22nd. It was the lowest level since the beginning of December of 2023. And then that was the bottom, right? They broke supports. It looked like hope was lost. They recaptured it, held, and then it was gone. But no, one of my favorite, like right here, a good example, like Bitcoin, right? It was sideways from August, 2023 all the way to September. And look what happened on that last candle. Like that candle took out all these other closes, right? It was the lowest daily candle close confirmed really since June 14th. But then look, immediately bullish engulfing candle recaptured, and that was it, literally it. So, and that's not the only example. I mean, just right here, right? The lowest low seen, right? The whole consolidation period, the lowest close June 14th of last year, lowest close since March, and then the rally back to 31K. This is another example. It's pretty good, but I'm just talking about with the sideways consolidation stuff. Another good one, like my favorite one was right here, where they, this was July of 2021. They took it below the inflection zone, really. It was the lowest, again, July 2021. It was the lowest candle close since December 2020, multi-month, 6-month plus lows. And then that was the bottom, the next candle, and then it was to all-time highs. So yeah, this is what Bitcoin and altcoins and cryptos tend to do. They do that mega fake out game. All hope is lost, and then hope has returned in the next few days after. So Michael Mike, that's right, we're live just early. Bitcoin is at its highs of the day, highs of the month. Well, let's just say it is the highs of the month of May, but like not quite even 1 month highs. I mean, only like, I guess, 3 week highs. So all right, let's go to Solana. Just because Solana, it's just, hey, there's an active trade set up on this. It was posted, May 1st or 2nd. And you just said, all right, it wasn't looking great locally, sideways. And, you're working on the highest daily candle close since April 23rd. I mean, you just don't know. You have to have conviction. You have to this is why a trading plan is so important, right? Because if you know where the entry, the stop loss, and take profits are, every day that goes by and it's sideways like that, you don't have to ask questions, right? People will tend to babysit a position and keep asking, and they'll make decisions that go against the trading plan. Like you made your decision before you entered, right? The stop loss, entry, take profits. So if you haven't been stopped out yet,
can you look at large time scales on FEL coil, please, man? Like the 2 week. Is this an amazing inverse head and shoulders or what? Cheers. 3.894944644 Phil.
Glass blowing Jesus, man. Thank you so much for the 2261 worth of Filecoin. He wants to look at Filecoin. We certainly can. Up 8+%, death or glory situation on these alts. Where we knew they were at the actionable levels, completed harmonics. Everything was there, but it's just frustrating when no one's buying. There are no bids coming in when the bids should probably be coming in if the trade's going to play out, because you just start running the risk of it failing. But you still, 886, look what's happened. Filecoin's up 8.3% today. It is only trading at the price it was trading at May 10th. So it is a little weird, not great that Bitcoin's having such a good day, and then all these altcoins even being up 8%, it's like they're spinning their wheels and they've gone nowhere. So it's like they're recovering, kind of, and it's like, what happens if Bitcoin pulls back 2% tomorrow? I mean, these alts will go down 5+% and give back all these gains and have gone nowhere. So it's like, you know it. I mean, this is it. You're looking for harmonics to complete, near inflection points, in uptrends. You have all the makings of a varsity athlete, just no one's buying yet. But this will tend to happen where they'll, like the type 2 return on Filecoin from August all the way to late October before it started going. So yeah, they'll do stuff like this. It'll just go sideways until you're not going sideways anymore and you start breaking upward majorly. So your Filecoin, you wanted to see the weekly. We'll look at the weekly and the 2 week, I guess. I'm not sure. I mean, weekly is fine. I mean, again, anything above 486, anything above $5, I think you're solid, right? I still think you've got an 886 deep retrace from the previous low to high. I think that's a value perceived area. Yeah. I think this is, if you're going to take action on altcoins in this situation, this is kind of where you do it. And you have a stop below 487, really somewhere marginally below. I don't think you want to own it below that. I think the whole argument fails and falls apart. Like, there's no more higher low anymore. You've breached a key level of inflection. It just doesn't make sense. Your argument starts becoming to not own Filecoin below 486, 480. So 2 week, you specifically asked for, you said inverse head and shoulders. I don't know, man. I don't think so. Like, I get what you're saying. You're like left shoulder, head, right shoulder. I wouldn't look at it like that. You just keep it simple, man. Like, it's not by the book. It is not textbook. Like, you know what an inverse head and shoulders looks like. Textbook. This isn't it. All right. But I get it. I like the trend has reversed. The harmonic ushered it in. And then price is trading above this level. That's an inflection point. So the closer you are to that level, the easier it is to manage risk. And then when you happen to have some sort of pattern completing at the inflection point, that increases your probability of a major reversal near that level. So I think you have all the makings on Filecoin for higher prices. I was just concerned about no one buying. No one was coming in on any of these alts, and they still really haven't come in. Like, again, 8% up on the day. Congratulations, but you're, 5 days ago you were trading at the same price, and Bitcoin's up 6+%. That's really just that's not great. Like, if Bitcoin goes sideways and altcoins continue to rally off these potential engulfing candles being painted today, then we'll talk. You got this one, you got Engine Coin, you got HBAR. I don't know, maybe not HBAR, I can't remember. Yeah, I think HBAR, it's kind of different because of the news-driven catalyst, but then you got HOT. You have a multitude of altcoins that are doing almost identical structures, 886s. Sorry, just trying to get my bearings here. Like, ZRX was one. It's like, cool, dude. I mean, it's up 6%, but I can't even tell. It's trading the same price it was 5 days ago, still below the 200 moving average. It's like, this is great. I mean, cool, dude, but you need so much more to happen. So much more adversity to overcome. You got to make a higher high than 51 cents. But then, yeah, I think like this is where people are going to be placing their bets with a marginal edge, I think, right? I think this is a great area to strategize. But we just don't act like we know if it's going to play out or not, even though these patterns are reliable. So yeah, something like ZRX, kind of a whacked out version because of that initial pump, but there are others that are a little more in line and tame, like Engine Coin. Like, I just think, man, I'm flipping this thing over and I'm like looking at it, like the pattern completed, and there's just like these shortening of thrusts where, okay, slightly higher high, and then the same high, if not, like identical highs. Like, just the weakness of the thrusts of the market participants, and this is all happening at a level where one could set up stop losses strategically. You're maybe looking at a type 2 return right here where it's confirmation low on the type 2. So that's kind of like this is like, it's magic, man. You always gonna want to see that. That's like a really strong, I don't know, variable to me when you can actually identify on a second major valley confirmation. Like, Google was such a good example of this back in 2023 when this trade setup was posted. Like right here. So you have the 3 valleys, the 1, the 2, the 3. But on the 3rd valley, you could literally see locally that one low, then that second low. Man, that just increases your chances of a more major reversal. And that just happened to be the conclusion of a classic accumulation structure that was 6 months in development, 5 months in development. And now we're all-time highs and working on the highest daily candle close ever today on Google. Bitcoin right now is at its highs of the day, $65,500+. Hype in the freaking chat. Hype in the chat. Can't stop, won't stop. Okay, so yeah, it's like these altcoins, cool, dude. Like we knew that they were at kind of actionable areas. You had the variables you needed at the levels. You had the trend being your friend. Like HOT's another one. It's like, well, this is perfect. I mean, will the bids come in? I don't know. To have no ego or arrogance and say we know what the patterns are. We know how deep the retrace is. We know the trend's good. We just don't know if they'll play out. But man, these are the levels where people are going to take action. They're going to take shots on this and let this thing ride. And the targets are going to be pretty much the top of the harmonics if they will play out. If the uptrend that we have identified it continues, those would be the targets. And you'd probably be seeing higher prices eventually. Okay. So very nice, at least initial pops on these, but I'm not, you got to get way more than this, man, to feel great. Even with like Sol being up 8%, it's still kind of like sideways. I think Algo was one that was also like, holy crap, unbelievable. But like you see, just barely off the entry. Like if someone was going to go long on this asset, you're only about 6% removed from the entry. Like yesterday's close is right there. I mean, like stop loss somewhere below 16 cents and let it ride. And if you get stopped out, well, I don't know if you really want to be owning this asset anyway below that level. Your argument starts becoming, oh, I don't want to own Algo anymore below 16.3 cents. So that level has not been violated, not been tested. So I think the upside's maximum here on Algo if this is actually going to play out, right? Harmonic, completing. You got multiple tests. It's all at inflection points. Inflection points are supports now. There were resistance, resistance, resistance. Now support, and buyers are recapturing price or levels out of the bearish control zone on the daily, which is really good. Almost no negative momentum. Stage is set for these alts to go much higher, but they just haven't yet, and they may not because we don't act like we know. Okay, so that's kind of your sermon of the alts. All right. Catalyst is CPI. Catalyst is your purchasing power is collapsing at the fastest rate it's ever been at. Okay, that's what's up. So, all right, just wanted to look at some alts because we had that contribution from Glass Blowing. Jesus, man, thanks. Okay, just real quick, let's take a look at gold real quick. Up 1%, nearing all-time highs. If all stayed the same or equal, it would be the second highest daily candle close ever in 2 hours, 16 minutes. This keeps going. You're possibly working on the highest. And here we go. The momentum, positive momentum histogram wick is flipped to green today. Last time we saw positive momentum was April 19th. So gold, again, a frenzy from central banks, communist Chinese, you name it. They are buying this stuff at a rapid rate. It was good, but it was nothing like silver. It was up, I mean, after the bullish back test of $26, well, they're attempting a rally and to take us back to the next inflection point, which is nearly $30. DXY way down today. Yeah, good. Very, very good. And that's pretty, you would imagine that was, you don't even need to look at the DXY chart to know that. Yeah, so silver is working on its highest daily candle close. You can't believe this, chat. This is huge. In 2 hours, 15 minutes, if all stays the same or equal on silver, it will be the highest daily candle close confirmed since February of 2013. Wow, dude, we're talking, what, 11-year highs on silver incoming? Yeah. Freaking crazy, man. But no, your purchasing power is fine, guys. I'm just a conspiracy theorist saying that, right? Totally okay. No big deal. And it's totally legal, right? Really cool to see palladium, right? Identifying the bottoming base, maybe getting put in, and then this low here, this formal test of the swing low from December 5th again. And now, you know, looking at its highest price since April 24th. Not really that great, but engulfing candle yesterday, catching some fall through. I like it, man. It's just, that's typical, you know, range bound trading if you want to, right? Trying to strategize entries and stop losses below the levels, near the levels, right? And, you know, if this plays out, like minimum 1,100, but then if things get really nice, $1,200. Yeah, pretty good here.
It's CRO time, Mitch. Are you fortune favors the brave? Alien dance, we heading to 0.28. Then range bound 0.18 to 0.28. Consistent higher levels being established.
What's up, James, man? Thank you for the 20. We can look at Matt Damon coin, of course. We'll go to it right after we look at totals. Hey, Jonathan, how you doing, man? Is the cost of everything increasing or decreasing?
I like turtles.
All right, total. Recapturing levels, working on a massive engulfing candle, working on your highest daily candle close since May 5th. Really not that big a deal, but maybe possibly the high or low we've been coveting, we've been praying for. Maybe it's getting put in now with some fall through. Very close here. One second, sorry. Okay, dude, XRP's at 52 cents. Wow, man. So I guess it just doesn't matter, man. It's just going to go sideways for a very long time, and it'll never outperform other assets. It's just, don't know why people even talk about it still. Wow. Cool, XRP token, yeah, is used by banks. Record speed transactions, fantastic. But you owning XRP, it doesn't mean you're going to make any money off what they're doing. So congrats on Nothing Burger. Yeah, maybe the Momo shift we've been dreaming of. All we needed was a higher low. We needed evidence via data. And data is this right here. Let's hope so. So this whole idea now becomes invalid when the price of Bitcoin really falls below 2.17. Not really even. I mean, it could go all the way down to freaking 2.1 trillion and still be kind of okay. So, but you know, it would indicate strength if this is where it's bottoming, or it's substantially higher than the left shoulder. It's strong, but we'll see. I mean, imagine someone be like, "What about the neckline?" Well, the neckline would be right here, and you have not broken that at all. Very slanted, very, very slanted. Yeah, I think it'll all work out if they can break 2.3 trillion, which goes back to, it's right there, man. It's that high from April of 2021. It's a big deal. Not much there. Like, pretty much goes straight up to 2.45 trillion if you can break it. So, and it's real. What was it? Crypto.com. Yeah, Matt Damon, dude. Matt Damon. Oh, man. I mean, of course, like, nice. So I guess I'll just, I don't know, should I look at this one or look at the other one with all the data? Because this only goes back to 2021. Yeah, let me see if I can. KuCoin. Yeah, I'm just like, you got this level from, it's like a reversal point November 2020. It's been resistance, it's been support, certainly resistance. It's pretty much at the neckline there of that Empress Head and Shoulders. Resistance, and kind of resistance. And now they're trying to flip it to support. But again, it's just in the same category as a lot of these altcoins where, yeah, we know the trend is your friend now. Like, you're in an uptrend, but you're still going through a correction. And do I see a structure right here that really sticks out as like incredible? Not really. probably like a descending triangle, but descending triangles can break upward. I'm gonna use that wick. Just look at it like that. You have not broken the supply line, so the structure, the nameless structure, you don't have to even call it anything. Your little nameless structure here, you are still confined within. Now, nearing an apex though, so the probability I think is getting a lot higher that there will be resolution soon with a major break upward or downward. So Crow with the descending triangle, which is an inherently bearish structure, but seen these things many times break upward, and the trend is not bearish. It would possibly be just a bullish consolidation structure. But yeah, they're working on a bullish engulfing candle, but just it's the same story, man. All the other alts, like, wow, trading at the same price you were trading at 5 days ago. That's not really great. Bitcoin at least trading at, levels not seen in at least 9 days. Yeah, not enough, man. This just isn't great. I mean, but yeah, nice trend. Higher highs, higher lows, higher highs, higher lows. What would actually give you the best value would be a formal bullish back test of 8.7 cents down here. You'd be closer to an M shape completing, and that 886 is value, and an inflection point where it's easy to manage risk appropriately. It would be better down here. But that's the thing. Some of these altcoins are already down here. This one's a little bit stronger, so it's not even retracing that deep. Still above the 200. Everything's good. I'm just showing you where we're at. We got a little triangle pattern by the looks of it. Nearing resolution. Okay. No, dude, orange juice hit all-time highs, and I gave my word yesterday that if or maybe 2 days, 3 days ago, next time orange juice hits all-time highs, I will be a glass of orange juice for stream, the next stream, whenever it is. And here we are, man. It's not a big deal. The setups are there, but they just really haven't gone anywhere in the crypto sphere. All right, just no. Cocoa futures, more back at it, man. Remember the inverted hammer? It's reversing for now. Could be a face melting squeeze on the cocoa. Natural gas continuing to ascend. My God, since the double spring back test. Highest prices seen on natural gas since January 26th. Nearing that 200 simple moving average. We were just going across the markets today. Chat. Sorry, my music stopped. Awkward. Not really awkward. There's no one here. Me and 5 other people. Rice futures still almost looks like it's setting up for multi-year highs with this bullish back test at the key level. My God, dude. This is not a joke at all. And yeah, kind of all the other commodities, not really great. Platinum, I mean, is there even much to talk about now? I mean, yeah, platinum futures was set up and primed with a, you had an increased probability of this happening. It was at a level where one could manage the risk. There were too many variables implying the move that is now occurring. And you got to love it and say TA respected, highest price seen since May 23rd. So virtually 52-week highs. And again, I think an $1,100 target. It's a freaking work of art, man. More than before. Hidden divergence at the inflection point. Defending the 200 simple moving average. Just the partial decline of the right angle descending broadening formation. It just was a dream, dude. Wow. Alex, that's for Bitcoin being up 6%. That's kind of like, wow. Yep. So, commodities doing things. Your metals, including Palladium, doing things. So I guess we can look at Nvidia that did just make its third highest 4-hour candle close ever. It's still just up there, elevated, up 3.59%, woefully underperforming Bitcoin. Get wrecked, Nvidia. But my God, if they take it any higher in power hour, which we are 4 minutes away from power hour, I mean, if there's a daily candle close today above $950, it'll be the highest daily candle close ever on Nvidia, which is like a major market driver. So if you want the index funds to continue, I think you want this to prosper and do really well. So the question is Nvidia going to see $1,000 before earnings, after earnings, or literally never? That's the question. Yeah. And it's the semiconductors today doing very well. Big tech leading the way in a lot of ways. Speaking of Dell, what a freaking pump today. Never in history has anyone ever seen Dell at $147 till today. And this all began with probably the most incredible bullish Gartley ever. And what makes these harmonics the best ever, back test of key levels, sure. Perfect 60%, 786. I mean, 1414. I mean, good all around on the harmonic, but really the performance. And the performance here is ungodly. I mean, we're talking about since the pattern completed, Dell is now up 300% in 427 days. So this was identified long ago, 427 days ago. It truly was. It's not like, oh, that's just hindsight, man. Nah, it's not. It was right freaking here. Humble beginnings. Beautiful. Net gears up 4.79%. A double bottom? Yeah, I don't know, man. Kind of ugly, real ugly. I don't know. Not an uptrend, certainly. Bitcoin pretty much at its highs today, going for maybe 66K today. Less than $300 from it. Remember, like, you breaking this level, these are not jokes, man. This Heartline, this 64,899, this is a real level, and it's being broken right now. So, like, if there's follow through, I mean, 67,554 would be a target. So, and it wouldn't be weird. It'd be normal. So, yeah, just looking at some of these stonks. Oh my God, ANET just gone, right? All-time highs. Arista Networks started with the classic accumulation structure. It was just a work of art down here, and it's manifested into just levels never seen by humans until today. Qualcomm, one of the most incredible sharks you could have dreamed of, because look at the performance. Now it sucks though. There was no real type 2. Maybe you could have said there was a type 2, 1 and 2 here. But what was fantastic about this, like, the harmonic completed with a formal spring back test of this range that it had been confined in since October 2022. So look at that. Qualcomm officially today hitting all-time highs. Still trading at all-time highs. Big tech. You're not going to stop it, man. Rip people short on big tech. Rip cash holders. Rip poor and stupid people. There is not a lot of things to be excited about in the market, Jay Luke says, as we're looking at multiple different assets across multiple different markets hitting all-time highs. I mean, what is considered, and I mean, some of these coming off of incredible setups before. So what makes you excited? Like, you could have been here back in November and said, hey, I'm excited now on Qualcomm, about to maybe collapse, but it's completing a harmonic at supports. It is unfortunate. AMD, not really anything to write home about looking at it technically because it's still trading below the level, but maybe someone could argue that they're trying to put in an inverse head and shoulders on a 4-hour time scale, kind of. And anything above 160, you got a real nice chance of seeing 184 again. Yeah, maybe they're turning it around. You go to the 12-hour, it's going to become, well, maybe 4-hour, more candles. It's going to look, yeah, it looks really nice on the 4-hour, doesn't it? Could certainly fail, but talking about just pattern recognition, kind of. All right, momentum shift a little bit. We'll see. Again, I'm just can't really be that excited about AMD until the market participants recapture 164, the old all-time high from November 2021. Some of these, hold on. Or was it Texas Instruments? Oh my God, look at this thing. It's freaking nuts. Highest price seen since December of 2021. Some multi-year highs again today on Texas Instruments, nearing all-time highs, man. Like 196, 200 bucks is upon you. It's melting up, man. Holy crap. Unstoppable. Shopify, after the bad earnings, continued to dump. It's up 1.5%, but I don't know, man. Getting really sketchy after that earnings report. Micron rivaling its all-time high. The 1618 is upon us, but not quite there. Wow, BABA keeping going, man. Well, gapped down, but isn't it crazy? They actually kind of did it, right? Where BABA just a couple days ago saw its highest price since November of 2023. But as lately, some of these Chinese stocks are showing these M shapes, kind of, right? I think the whole Chinese stock market was an M shape. Wow. Well, let's check on the bigger ones. Apple continuing to ascend. My God, the highest price seen since February 7th. And it looks like you're headed to the top of the range. What was it? 194 was the 88% retrace. Well, you're on the way. About to be at 190. They freaking did it, man. Looked at Google already. Look at Microsoft. It's also just running to the all-time high. The 1618 looms at 433. Positive Momo building. Not even close to overbought yet. Talking just hitting 60. Wow. So there's plenty of fuel in the jets, the Microsoft jets. Hopefully they don't outsource to Boeing. Yep. Beautiful. Microsoft, Google. Let's go to Amazon. Microsoft looks good. Michael Scott. So Amazon, just remember 188.66 is the old all-time high from 2021. Tested once, now twice, and yeah, down today 1.2%. A little weird, right? Could be bearish divergence in the RSI. It's very elevated. You'd be paying record levels of premium to own this asset right now, since it's at all-time highs, whatever, and like is locally maybe confirming a top. But yeah, you got the bullish abandoned baby here. Just kind of like, where is it, man? When price discovery on Amazon? And then we looked at it. We looked at the big boys, all of them. Yeah, all the big boys, the big tech. Just for the sound clip's sake.
Technology, what is that all about? Is it good or is it whack?
Oh, it's super good today, but it's whack at the same time. All-time highs on the Qs. McQs. Never in history have we seen 452.58 till today. It's beautiful. Work of art. Why is Bitcoin pumping? CPI report. It's not just Bitcoin pumping. It's like everything pumping just about across the markets. As you're looking at Nasdaq 100 right here, right? Big mega tech stocks, all-time highs on the index. Okay. Copper hitting all-time highs. Orange juice futures hitting all-time highs. Right? A multitude of different tech stocks hitting all-time highs. It's like a indiscriminate type of situation. I really like HPE more so for like the setup we've been looking at here. I love how they defended the demand line and how you are just on this mega breakout watch. I'm telling you, chat, just HPE, have your alerts set up, because once they break it, dude, I think like $20 plus. HPE getting real close here. All this reaccumulation going on. Yeah, they got freaking earnings, what, June 4th, but man, like, look at this, 1 and 2. It's like the highest lows of the whole trend right here, 1 and 2. It's beautiful. No, I don't think like, dude, if you want hyperinflation, yeah, interest rates go down. But how can they cut interest rates with what we just looked at? The Nasdaq, the Qs hitting all-time highs today. If they were to cut interest rates right now, you thought inflation was bad now, wait till they cut interest rates. It will be terrible, man. It will be, I'm not saying hyperinflation, I don't know if we'll ever get that, but we will get super inflation. Beyond, it'll be the steepening of descent of purchasing power. We'll see a record again, steeper than right now if they cut. So that's why I don't think they can cut. It would be devastating. But the yields, though, the yields did get wrecked. Yeah, look at the 10-year down 2%. Good. Yeah, trading at its lowest level since the 11th of April. Negative Momo building in the bearish control zone now. Just right now breaking back into it. Still, what a trend, unstoppable trend. But just, you know, the past couple weeks, few weeks, it's been down. Okay, 4.619's resistance, and they up thrusted through it, and they could not hold it. 10-year wrecked, 20-year wrecked, falling below the 200s. Wow, yeah, even after the accumulation structure, the initial rally, but 4.66% that's a resistance, and now you're now breaching it. So anytime that happens, there's a lot of potential downside. So I hope that continues to dump with equities rising. Whatever. The 5-year wrecked, down 2.38%. Woof. Unable to breach 4.58 for long. They did breach it, but then they failed, so an up thrust. But yeah, nevertheless, still like higher highs, higher lows. That's just maybe your first higher or first lower high, but no lower lows yet, so no trend reversal signature. Very elevated. But yeah, just something to look at. Yeah, we look at the DXY where someone's like, was it a bat? Yeah, not very good context, but certainly that played out. Someone like literally was on stream, I don't know, maybe on Thursday or Wednesday, and was like, dude, is that a bat? And I'm like, no, it's more like a Gartley, an 886 Gartley. But man, the context is weird based on like the structure. But mother of God, were they not right? And this is why, again, you don't ever assume that something will play out or not. You don't expect, because my God, this dude that identified this, his identification was very proper. It wasn't wrong. It was just kind of weird where it looked like, an uptrend, and then, the reaccumulation, and it still could be that. This could perform probably maybe bad, like as long as a higher low than 102 gets put in, it could run again. But for now, wow. I mean, the DXY hitting its lowest level since April 10th, testing the 200 simple moving average for the first time since March 21st. And yeah, if it performs really well, man, you're always looking for A and C targets, right? The bottom of the harmonic. So if this performs well, 102. If it performs extremely well, 100. And that would take you back to the bottom of this range that it seems like the DXY is confined within. Yep, get wrecked. Oh, let's someone's talking about hoods. Wonder how that's been doing. It was a good Wyckoff accumulation structure. It's still trading above the key levels. All right, yeah, so it's still okay. Just maybe some premium, but yeah, definitely broken out. I don't know if it's a flag. I mean, I'm seeing it where you'll paint it like this. Oh, it must be a flag, and then it turns into something else. But yeah, maybe it is a bull pull, bull flag situation on Robinhood above the trading range. Anything above 15.22 is good to go for 33 bucks if this is real. And coin fell below that key level. Let's see if it was recaptured today. Oh, it was recaptured today. Wow, and yesterday, what? Oh my God, it's now a double piercing line. That is a piercing line reversal. So was this. But they got it back, man. That's fantastic. So this is a huge deal. I mean, it's like a falling wedge almost, right? Like, or a flag. Like coin. Look at that, dude. Wow. So no break yet of the structure, but wow, what a beautiful pattern. That is something else on Coinbase. And look at that. I mean, it's kind of prime. We're like, we haven't seen positive momentum really since March 15th. I mean, one time, 25th. I don't really think that matters, but that's like, hey, you're in a well-established uptrend. You got a bullish consolidation structure near in the apex, and you just recaptured a key level from history that cannot be argued with or denied. 2021. That's a huge deal. It's up 7+% today. But man, if we get a little pullback, because you never want to go long on days where assets are up 7+%. But man, this could be actionable and risk management below that piercing line reversal. Dang, man, that's beautiful. Okay. Double piercing line. BVM is the king, man. Or was it BVN? I don't know if it's king today, but this one was a dream of dreams. Now it's this new uptrend, but like how it all started was just a work of art. The weekly was the dream. So I don't care about BVM. I'm a BVN. A dream state situation. And this is very similar to Bitcoin right now on the daily. Right, there was like no neckline, but the Momo shifted. Kind of like the altcoins in late January. No really established neckline per se, but they had dragons. Okay, so yeah, very good. Okay, we've been live now 1 hour. If you're enjoying the stream, hit the like button, the bell, sub. I can't really even tell that the market's up based on sentiment in the chat. Probably viewership, anything. I don't even check that anymore. Yeah, it just, I guess no one believes the rally. No one believes it, man. Yeah, I'm not sure though. I don't know, dude. If it's really, it's out of support. Certainly out of support. Support zone. Some S coin on MEX. Yeah, you got a completed M shape. Maybe a type 2. It's a shark, maybe. A shark type 2. 12 hour, maybe get better stuff. I mean, certainly bullish divergence on the histogram. So right here, you know, it's a big engulfing candle off a key level from March. Yeah, just I'll paint it, I guess. 100% shark though. 100%, not an 886, so no more than before really, but still at a level where one could certainly manage the risk. You wouldn't want to own the asset below 218. Yeah, there's nothing there really. I mean, literally nothing till 150. So, yeah, up 5.75%, but yeah, that's like a type 1, type 2. There you have it. So you weren't wrong. You weren't just coming in and chilling. You had something. There you have it, man. Maybe. Hex got delisted. Get wrecked. Oh wow, GRT's up 12.8%. Nice. Very, very nice here. It's kind of like you had 1 and 2, now working on the highest daily candle close since April 22nd. See, that's just not that crazy. But like, again, supply line, I think we painted it like it's a dragon of some sort, right? It's the dragon, yeah, like wick, candle close, wick. You broke out, the dragon tail is being created right now, and target's gonna take you as high as 42 cents. So yeah, GRT doing things. It's been doing things somewhat. It's interesting that this one never made an 886 retrace. Too much demand, I guess. Too strong. So only 786 from this low to high here. So good stuff going on this one. The graph. FTM. My God, they are defending the 65.5 cent level. Are they not? Like so freaking hard. And it's just where it looks bad. Right? The lower high than previous high. But leave it to the market to humble anyone who expects anything. It's just kind of like a you know, a pennant, like a kind of almost a bearish pennant because of how it's after a drawdown. But again, these can break upward. They're just consolidation structures that have percentage chances of breaking down and breaking up. And now you got an engulfing, and you're still confined within. You know, and you can see where the breakout would be above 74 cents, above 78 cents. This one also never even got close to an 88% retrace like a lot of these other ones are. And those are the ones where like, hey, actionable for trades because it's just, there's no doubt about it. You know, it's easy to manage risk. Like on this one, it'd be tougher because like what happens if it falls to 57, 53 cents is really not a big deal. It's still making a higher low potentially. Still at the 200 moving average, right? It goes down to 40 cents, still not a big deal, still making a higher low. And then down there, it's like, then you're starting to get, like, if it starts falling below that level, then it's probably not making a higher low, and then your argument is completely gone. So, yeah, just up here, sideways. I mean, just kind of down sloping. It's like a buy wall with lower highs, whatever. SNX, again, like, just kind of trash, where they broke support, and it looked like all hope was gone, and now they're recapturing it, being up 9% today. Good God. Almost like the same type of structure too, like where it was like down sloping. It looked like the buy wall was 250, which is an inflection point from history, and it already broke down. So it could be a false bearish breakdown, and there could be tremendous consequences after that. So Uniswap that got destroyed, but even with it being destroyed, it's at that actionable level. It's at that 88% retrace. It's in the long-term uptrend. It's at a value perceived area, and they're engulfing it. It's up 8% today, but even with it being up 8% and buyers defending this very, very real $7 level, it's gone nowhere. It's trading at the exact same price it was trading at April 13th. So it's great that we're getting these impulse candles today, but we need far more than this. We need a couple more 8% candles to start feeling really good about this actually bottoming out. So again, this is 886 M shapes completing at inflection points. One can construct a trade setup, long, an argument, right? Entry, stop loss, strategic that is tight, minimal losses if it fails, but max upside if it succeeds. You got this one on Uniswap and the other ones too. Like Filecoin, remember? Filecoin's another. It's just like win the freaking bids, man. Win bids. I don't know. We'll get more because that Bitcoin dominance chart. It's probably going nowhere today. Oh my God, it's like holy crap! It's up 1.1%, which is like up 10% virtually in the Bitcoin dominance world. Running to rival its highest daily close seen in years, just second to the April 13th high. Have an alert set up above that, but that big target, 60%. And this is the thing. That's like, I guess this is indicative of us looking at the altcoins being in these actionable areas. Some of them just, they're not really going anywhere, but Bitcoin is certainly going places off its lows. 56.7 was it? Was it 56.5 was the nadir at this point. So what is Bitcoin up off those lows? Bitcoin is up 16.5% in 14 days. So over 1% a day of a recovery since the bottom. Incredible. And Bitcoin, we are in power hour, remember, and Bitcoin's right now hitting its highs of the day.
It's time for Power Hour.
I have overinvested by a lot.
Ethereum to Bitcoin free falling, good. The composite operator was implying that. Good. Very, very good. This is Jesus chimes. Thank you. Ethereum to Bitcoin. In phase E of Wyckoff distribution. Right now, currently trading at the lowest level since April 25th of 2021. And the TA is certainly being respected like the Jesus. Finally, we're in that markdown phase. It was a work of art. I remember people trying to tell me I was crazy, identifying it this way. Who's crazy now? Probably me, but not when it comes to the Ethereum to Bitcoin chart. Artwork. A lot lower to go. Way lower to go. Hype in the friggin' chat, dude. Like Ethereum to the US dollar, sure, it'll continue to ascend over time, but paired to Bitcoin, the hardest money known to man, it will continue to fall. And there's just really nothing here. You're breaking that high from February 2021. There's nothing here till 4.1 million Satoshis, if that. A lot lower to go, man. Good. And then we were starting to check Solana paired to Ethereum, which was in an uptrend. Looked like soon it'll be breaking to all-time highs. It does still look like that. Maybe this is the, I can't remember which chart I was looking at. Binance, what about Coinbase? Oh yeah, like kind of ascending triangle behavior. Yeah, up almost 4% today. Hit its highest levels since April 8th. And I think this will continue. I think you'll go test the all-time highs and eventually break it. Something's going on, man. And it was the proof of work switch to proof of stake. That was the beginning of the end for Ethereum's dominance on the crypto market. Bitcoin at 65,987. We're talking the highs of the day, chat. Highs of the day.
Look here. Look, listen.
Bruh.
Let's go to it. 7.23% up on the day. Hot knife through Butta, 64,899. And headed, hopefully, we'll see it today, 67,554. We've got 4 hours, 36 minutes till the daily candle close on crypto. Very, very nice. 66,000.
Bruh.
Look here. Look, listen.
We're seeing 66K for the first time since April 24th. 3 weeks, man. And then total, looking at total, breaking that 2.3 trillion inflection point from April 2021, the peak. This is significant, man. You got, again, 4 hours, 35 minutes to the close, but you're working on the highest close since April 23rd. So hype in the freaking chat for Bitcoin. Certainly doing things.
These markets are juiced today. Inflation of assets, regular people are wrecked. It feels so good having wealth in these trying times. Love me a good nut.
Greg P, thanks for the $5 super chat, man. Yeah, feels good, participating and making money, but the money you're making is really just keeping up with inflation. I mean, whatever you're making today and what you've made in the past, I don't know, 18 months, it's like, it's good, but just realize the cost of everything you consume, the services and goods, the market you participate in, it's only going to get more outrageous. So hopefully what you're making, you can, when you start seeing the increased prices of goods and services even more than now, just think about the gains you've made, because it was necessary. You had to make those gains. So Chris Fox is in debt. Oh no, you're in debt and you don't even know how to spell debt. Oh my God, man. Someone help Chris Fox. Stat. Stop consuming. No way, dude. Yeah, right. Yeah, right. Yeah, right. Y'all remember that? The guy? The New Yorker lizard guy? Gotta go get some cups. Some I'm supposed to keep it professional in here, man. Like, what's your problem? You're not supposed to be who's gonna listen to a glass of orange juice? He doesn't even know how to spell Bitcom correctly. Mr. Balloon Hands over there with his balloons in his hands, just floating up there. Bruh. What's up, anonymous? A female anonymous person. Thank you for the woman's comfort tea. You've doxed yourself as a woman. All right, chat. Freak out. It's a girl. Mr. Dan Deacon, drinking out of cups, B to B. Dude, I quoted all day, man. There's too many curse words. Mr. Walk away, lead me to the building. Not my chair, not my problem. So y'all know some of this. Still over 66K. Oh, it's incredible, man. We're working on a new overlay where I'm able to get where we're gonna have, like, the space is gonna be utilized on the stream more, you know, less of the base mat overlays and more of charts. I don't know if it's gonna add that much value, but we'll be able to see some stuff. It's gonna be a little bit more work. If girls make you nervous, that means you're not spending enough time around girls. Is undone. It's like a workout, man. You hanging around girls, even if they're just friends, man, it's like a workout. Every time you hang out with them. And then when you finally talk to a girl that might be attractive or hot, you've been there. You've been there before, man. I freaking love the seahorses. Oh, man. No way. Not me. No way. Good God, Bitcoin's at the highs again, man. What are they doing? Not me. Not never. S&P 500. Let's get some Jesus chimes. The all-time highs on the SPX. Pump that S. Not once, not ever. Nope. Come on, Nvidia, break the record. I'm just not doing nothing. I want the highest daily candle close ever today, man, because we could do it. We got 30 minutes to break 950 and to close above it anyway. Saeed K, he said he just came here to say he loves me. Dude, the love's mutual. He says, not a single day I watch the stream and you don't make me laugh. Love your work. Thank you, man. I don't know. I think my humor is very, very niche, like what we do here. You know, it's like you either get my humor or you don't at all. And it's not funny and you didn't even know I was just trying to joke. So it is a blessing when I find the people that do get the humor that I try to put out, you know? Yeah. Rite Aid closing 100 plus stores. Yep. Macy's closing 150 stores. Best Buy closing 15 stores. Walmart closing 7 supercenters. Walgreens closing 150 stores. Red Lobster closing 48 restaurants. Yeah, I mean, Red Lobster will be done within the week or two, right? Yeah, it's these retail stores are done. Oh, could you do the GameStop, man? Oh, let's go look at them real quick. What are we doing? Didn't even look at, like, you don't want to see it though if you were long. Wow, they freaking pumped this thing off the lows today though. I mean, this thing will probably be back up to $63, $64 in the coming week or two. We have a 26% rally off the bottom of the session today. Wow. This thing will probably go positive by close, chat. Mark it. Book it. Drink it out of cups. Not me. No way. Not ever. The GME and then the AMC. I just went positive, by the way. All right, AMC, not near as fortunate. All right, imagine, because someone did it. Because it has to work this way. Someone had to buy when someone sold. So at market open yesterday, somebody sold $11.93 per share AMC to someone out there, and that person bought it. And currently that person is down 54.73% on their position from when they bought at open yesterday. That is the quickest way to lose money, buying stupid Rudy Poo stuff like that. It's if you bought it right now, it's still Rudy Poo, right? Just got to understand, without an edge, without the framework that has been studied and researched for 100 years, without a framework to increase your probability, you are just playing the roulette table, the slot machine. So it was like, guess what? The date was May 13th. Congratulations. You bet on black. It landed on black. And guess what? You were like, I'm gonna try my luck and hold that. May 14th. It landed on black. But then it depends though, right? It landed on black for the people that held, but it landed on red for everyone else. And today it landed on red again, but you bet on black and it's down 21%. I mean, that's all it is. That's all these markets are, unless you have that framework that I try to teach every day in here. And then BlackBerry, which is a meme. I think it's probably down. Yep. But really nice. This is probably the most tame of all of them. Incredible. Still trying to back test that neckline of the inverse head and shoulders. Remember, the right shoulder 271 was impeccable. It was right there, March 2020. They sprung it. They back tested the spring, the most powerful technical indicator in the world. Yeah, the spring back test is the Jesus, man. Okay, GME did it way back in the day, and it was identified, literally identified when they did it. I could scroll through the archives. It's not going to do it right now. I'm trying to think about. Let's go to the Bitcoin miners, because they've had a good day today. Mara, we were talking about yesterday. Someone requested it. They're trying, like they really are. I think it's okay. I think they could be confirming the bottom, but I really want to see us break $21. You break 21, it's going to be probably a really nice ride to 31 bucks. But remember, you got to look at this like everything else, where once they recapture, you want them to reconfirm it. And that could be the best entry ever, because after spring back tests, like we just looked at, natural gas did it, GME's done it, BlackBerry just did it. We want Marathon to do it too if we are blessed enough to receive it. You may not get it though. Too much accumulation. I mean, literally, you could look at the 4 hour right here and say locally. Let me show you on the 4 hour. If you're a 4 hour guy, you have the classic accumulation structure, clear as day. It is a 3 rising valleys right here, right now, that is nearing the confirmation line of this structure. No, I mean, no way. Balloon hands.
Thoughts on Linkust? Been long for a bit, but it just looks
So
odd
raw,
on
man.
the chart.
How you doing, dude? Thank you for the $20 super chat. We'll look at Link. The buyers defended that old neckline. Looking like balloon hands. Marathon. Okay, easy enough. If you were just okay. This is not about I think the daily trade, the way we looked at it, would be best. But you wouldn't be wrong if you were, hey, I want to trade patterns. I want to be a pattern trader. Hidden bullish divergence in the third valley, the Wombo combo. If you wanted to, stop loss below 1683, your target's $31 to $34. Like legit. I mean, it's up 10% today. It sucks, I know. You can maybe wait for pullback if you're lucky, but this is here. Like, this is an unbelievable, perfect situation on Marathon. If you want to measure move, the way you measure the move is from the bottom of the structure all the way to the confirmation line, which is the confirmation line is the second peak of the pattern, right? You have 3 valleys and 2 peaks always. The second peak is always higher than the first. If it's not, then it's not a real pattern. It's not a 3 rising valleys. So from the breakout, you have a 100% measured move target of 2782. That's Marathon right now, 4-hour, insignificant time scale, but beautiful nevertheless, and could be very educational. Just gonna alert people, let them know. DeMills, got you, dude. I wish, yeah. So I'm just not on stocks. I'm normally sticking with the daily, you know, because the gaps up and down. This joke's stupid, but yeah, man. I wish I'd have gone on, looked at the 4-hour, you know, yesterday. But it was all here, man. It's still here. It hasn't played. Think about it. If Marathon, it's up 11% almost today. If it actually played out all the way, it'd go up another 39%. And that's cute. That's nice. Whatever. No big deal. Not making 52-week highs or anything like that. Just, wow. Troy Mars, thank you so much, man, for re-upping today. 7 months of continued support in the Citadel/Patreon. Really appreciate that, Troy, man. Hype in the chat for Troy.
Just close the fucking door. Close the door.
Thank you, Troy, man. Kinks. Wow, Mara. Wow. Unreal. Crazy. I wonder if the other 4 hours. Like, I don't really just look at these 4 hours. See. Nope. Not on Bitfarms. Riot? Nope. Not. Well, Riot's cool because they have recaptured a key level. And now they're kind of reconfirming its validity. I mean, you're at, okay, so say you got stopped out, whatever. Pretty easy here, isn't it? Pretty freaking easy. It's just like that. I mean, it is that easy. Now, where are we going to target for? There's just not right here, maybe. I would say that would be a first target if we were trading the 4-hour on Riot. Right there, that peak from April of last year, that gives you a 3.36 to 1 reward to risk on Riot if you were so inclined to trade a key level being reconfirmed as support once and twice. Unreal. Bitcoin at its highs of the day, 66,082. 21 minutes till the close. Mother of God. That's right, crypto lawyer. Yeah, absolutely epic on DraftKings, breaking back above the key level. All right, so there you go, man. It could be that simple if you are a spring back tester. Second target, pretty easy. I would just stick with right there, 1662, which is a high from, oh, it's a swing low from 2021 and also swing high from, yeah, right there, January 2015. Third target could just be 1877. You just layer out like that. I mean, it really could be this simple, man. Does anyone get like the, you see how I constructed the argument, right? I mean, it's just that simple. You could play it like that. Double dip. No, I don't think so, man. I don't think so. 66,147 and climbing. Bitcoin is up 7.45%. If we make it a 67,554, will that be the 10% candle? It will be very, very close. So I'm hoping for that before we got 4 hours and 20 minutes.
Is that a joint?
Till the close on the daily. Yeah, it's a way. That's a way to size things up, man. If you want. Yeah, I like it. I mean, do you like it? Do y'all kind of get it? Do y'all kind of get like the reasoning? Look at this, dude. Do you see, it's not like, oh, it's controversial at this. You have to see how freaking real it is. I mean, you go back to 2012, 2013, 2014. It's support, resistance, 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 support, support. And it's been recaptured and it's being reconfirmed as support right now. So good or bad? I mean, like, right? If you care about the way price action correlates to key levels, I mean, what do you think? Something that can be published, tight stop, let it ride. Right, 23.78 fourth target probably, you know? It's hard to say, man. Maybe Riot just because it's not up 11% of the day. I'd say it's just a technical indicator. That's it. Just a technical indicator. All right, 66,340 at the highs of the day. Highest high in 3 weeks. I have in the chat. Yeah, it do be like that. Sometimes it's just simple. Very, very simple. Dude, I can't believe it. I'm not trusting this guy with orange face. Orangey orange, man. Okay. Mr. Balloon Hens. Clean Spark. Oh my god. Are they really doing this, man? They're doing it. Like, oh, Head and Shoulders. Yeah, but, dude, when they fail to break the neckline, this is the neckline, and they're, like, confirming it. There was just a perfect failed Head and Shoulders. It's a stock. I can't remember which one it was. It was perfect. And you see the price action after they tested that neckline again. It just gone. 26 bucks, 30 buck targets on Clean Spark up here, man. This is crazy. Yeah. Yeah, the miners were looking pretty good. They're still looking good. They're looking okay. Hut up 13%. Yeah, man, this is an active trade setup. This is one that was so real. Now you have like just one low. Here's a second low. Here's a third low. Like these two lows are higher than this low and this low. You can only see that on the 4 hour. Yeah, man, this is solid. Look at the daily. I can't even read your name because it's blue, dude. Oh, Satoshi Run, what's up, dude? On Twitch. Lead you the TA. Yeah, right. Yeah, right. 66,368 and climbing. Yeah, right. No way. Yeah, the highest low. The 3 Rising Valley is now like this higher low here. And guess what you did yesterday? Yesterday it was kind of a reversal candle, like inverted hammer, whatever. Yeah, upside 1250 plus and beyond, 1827 after that. This is the trade setup. Yep. And fantastic. Sideways, like the altcoins, but again, man, they're at these levels. You can strategize. I don't know the play out, but we know that they're at levels where you could take on minimal losses if they fail, but if they succeed, you get max upside. And the probability is marginally higher that they would go up next, not down. Yes. We got any altcoins running with? I mean, GRT. We already looked at the big ones running like that. Dang, dude, Filecoin's up almost 9% now. Ethereum Classic up 7%. This one's still been pretty awesome, dude, right? Look how they're holding it. The 200 daily, some moving average holding up. So far, it's a Mara Bazoo in the works, but still just spinning your wheels, right? Same price as April 13th. Meh, like whatever. Can someone tell me what he was saying when he was sounding like that? The Lizard, New Yorker. 66,440. We're climbing, chat. We are continuing to ascend. Ethereum is now up 5%. And Bitcoin is officially up 8% on the day. Can we please get some?
That boy is good. good and terrible.
Wu-Tang!
Yep, highs of the day, highs of the 3 weeks. Continuing to ascend, man, and it's something else. Sad news, man, no alerts on Nvidia. Because we were hoping, we got 14 minutes and change till maybe the highest close ever. Maybe, but it's so close, man. Look, it's just like hanging out at those highs. You remember, like, the highest volume of trading on the stock market's done the first 30 minutes, and the second highest volume of trading's done in the last 30 minutes. And here we are in that last 30-minute period, so it's power hour, power minutes, going for the highs of the day. This is the, kind of the market driver. I think one day Nvidia will be #1 market cap stock in the world. Just based on its money-making capabilities. And Bitcoin, I think, is right there. Like, you're looking at probably the 2 best assets in the world on your screen currently. Michael Mike said, "Hey song?" ? No, not even close, man. Bitcoin has to be like 73, 74 plus K for us to be even thinking about the hey song. Nvidia is currently trading at its highs of the day, the highest high we've seen since March 26th. Very significant day today. Positive Momo building. Look at this RSI. It's freaking nuts. 62. Fantastic, man. So nice. Like, imagine Nvidia just getting overbought again. It's at $1,200 probably. Pump song. No, man, the hype's just not here yet. Like, right? I mean, hype is dictated by the chat only. Like, Bitcoin price action doesn't even dictate hype. It's not. Bitcoin could be at 100K, but if chat was moving like it is right now, there's no hype. It wouldn't matter. So you think it's Bitcoin, but it's not, clearly. If we have an 8% up day on Bitcoin, and chat's literally the same as it was yesterday in terms of activity and engagement, it's just, it's not crypto or Bitcoin or stocks. Many things hitting all-time highs today. The burgers flipping burgers. Only 600 of us. Yeah. Well, what are you gonna do, man? Like, I think, like, you have to sustain runs. Like, Bitcoin is just it's like 3% up, 3% down, 3% up, 2% down. I mean, that's just, and then before it's pretty much like 5% down, 5% up. Look, 5% down, 5% up, 5% down, 5% up. That would, like, literally kill a normie. Like, a normie that has lost their minds. They don't know what to do. They gave up. They rage quit. So yeah, when you go sideways for that long, it doesn't matter what the price is. It will kill hype. So you need, okay, we are up 8% today and it sustains. You need like another, maybe tomorrow nothing happens, but the next day you need another 5% up day, 6% up day. After that you need another one and another, and then the hype will return most likely. It's just these one-off days, just, they aren't gonna do it, man. This is good, but it's obviously just a start. You're not making a higher high than you saw May 6th, April 24th, April 8th, March 31st, March 13th, right? You're not doing anything yet, really. It's great. But yeah, like once we do get those, and you've seen Bitcoin go to, I mean, I think 83K. 83K seems like a very viable target if we have put in the bottom. Like if what we are identifying is truly a bottom and that the momentum is now shifting back into the hands of the buyers, it's going to be probably a smooth ride up to 2.5 trillion, the supply line of this big channel here. I don't think it'll be very difficult if it's real. We've been waiting. Pivot X. We've been waiting, man. Pitbox X. All right, another set concluded. Wow. Well, we've been live for an hour and 36 minutes now. If you're enjoying the live stream, hit the like button, the bullet sub. Please be sure to join the Discord if you have not. There are free educational resources in there for you to take advantage of. Just the source material. There is no catch. It's just if you want to get your toes wet into traditional technical analysis and trading strategy, we got what you need in the Discord. And plus, why would you not want to be connected to a community of like-minded individuals? Because you can't talk to your girlfriend about this. You can't talk to your friends about this stuff in real life. None of them care. They're like, catch that game last night? Oh my God, Taylor Swift, Badlands Chugs, all the other stupid things, right? They're being certainly sedated and pleasured, so they can't really see what's going on, but we all know. Once you know and you're aware, you can't go back, right? Like once you understand what our government, the Federal Reserve, what they're doing to us and our future and our children's futures, children's futures, you look at the world differently, unfortunately, but there are just so many people that have not really seen it, and they don't truly believe, they don't really care, whatever it is. There's so many that don't, but here we truly understand what's happening. So it's cool to be around people that also understand that. So oh, what's up, Kevin, man? Kevin Grub, dude. What's up, Mark a lot on Twitch, dude? Welcome. What's up, Botmation, dude? Also on Twitch. I didn't even mean to stop the music. Yeah, dude, it's crazy. Like, I call my friends legacy friends, you know, like friends from the past before I woke up to all this craziness. Some get it, but not like y'all do. We'll see here. Just checking on. Oh, it's Chainlink. Chainlink was requested. Sorry, bro. Let's look at it right now. See, it's just that similar like scrub consolidation pattern that looks kind of inherently bearish, like less than before. Back testing key levels as resistance. 200 simple moving average is now resistance, trading below it. Not good, you know, but it's just more kind of like FTM, where you got, all right, just kind of like this. Right, lower highs, but like a buy wall, and it could break up or down, and it looked very close to breaking down, but as we talked about earlier in the stream, like these patterns can look so close to their death, and then they rally like this. Buyers recapture, false bearish breakdowns have consequences. And Chainlink above this 1353 level, as you can see, the target is certainly 1571. So if it's real, right? Like if we're watching, like, hey, it's up 6.74% today, that's awesome. And you're going to catch follow through off of this, and you're just going to run to the next real level, 13% upside max. That's just, it's too much. It's too real of a level to even say, oh yeah, I have any confidence to believe that the buyers will be able to absorb the supply that exists there, because they weren't most recently, right? April 22nd. So that's what you got on Chainlink. It's just a level they're trying to, below that, you'd think 1144, 1119. They just still too much demand. They did not get it down there, did they? A lot of chop on this one. I don't really like it. Beautiful head and shoulders how it played out though. 100% measure move was hit. It was a dream. MicroStrategy. Let's go take a look at Michael Saylor's S stock. Pump it. Oh, the Jesus, man. Oh my God. It was inverse head and shouldering kind of, right? Up 16.81%. Going for the highest daily candle close since April 11th. The party is back on, chat. Back above 1420. Remember, besides these local highs, there's nothing here until 2,264. Incredible. Man, That 4 hour probably looked like a dream. Oh my God, it was like out of a book. Holy crap, hindsight. Yep. Look at that, dude. Oh, a dream. So pretty. And it's gone now. The boat has sailed into the sunset with a Jesus candle. Anything above 10% Jesus candle, so 17%, man, and just going at the highs of the day too. We have 4 minutes 30 seconds till the stock market closes, so this asset would be closing too. Very nice, man. What a freaking pump. And the pump is probably not done. I mean, I'm thinking a gap fill from 2,264, and then eventually, you don't believe it now, but we'll come back when there are thousands of people watching, and we are at a price of $3,328, which is the former all-time high. There it was. It was the month of March. It was the day of the 8th, and it was the year 2000. 2 solid A targets. Anything above 1420, though, you're back above it. So the gap fill that is never filled, 2,264, and then the all-time high, 3,328. Those are your levels. That's where you're most likely headed to in the next 3 to 6 months. Incredible, man. What a dream. 3 minutes. Bro Jason C. What's up, dude? Thanks for being here. Dow Jones Industrial Average, take a look at it in power hour. All-time highs. There it is. Jesus chimes. Just a little pullback, a little confirmation low, and it's gone, dude. That's why I've been looking at the future. I've really just been looking at the futures, updating those charts, because all it is US 30, US right here. Wow, back up at that supply line. What a dream, man. So futures is not at all-time highs. How interesting. Futures is not, but just spot price is. Let's have an alert set up. 40,050 for the beep. You have your beep set up there too on futures. That's right, Crypto Hammer.
I've got information, man. New shit has come to light.
Oh yeah. So neither is the S&P 500 futures, but the SPX though. Kangs, super Kangs, like hot knife through butter today. I mean, you're running the like 11 minutes, 20. Well, in less than 2 minutes, but I don't know. The candle apparently closes 10 minutes after the real close. Whatever. Working on that bullish Marabazoo. That's crazy, man. All-time highs. Your purchasing power is done for, dude. It's done. Yeah, weekly divergence. Okay, well then we'll go to a 1618 first. How about that? We'll go to like a 1414, and then we'll top out. It's still got a long way to go. Higher prices. What? I'm talking about right here. Maybe we're at the 144. Maybe 1618. Let's see. High to low. A 1414 is 5365, and then a 1.618 is $5,633. Yep. Yeah, I think at least 5365 there. I mean, they already breached the 1272. Now you're breaching it again. It's like, okay, then just the next fib node. And how sad is it that Bitcoin's not? What is Bitcoin from its all-time highs now? It's sad, right? Okay, there it is. Jesus Chimes chat. Jesus Chimes, highest daily candle close literally ever on the S&P 500, literally ever on the Nasdaq, literally ever on the Dow Jones Industrial Average, literally ever on the QQQ technology.
Look here. Look, listen.
And what a historical close, man. How crazy is that? And yeah, Bitcoin's up 7.4%. Congrats. But still 10.3% away from all-time highs. 10% away from Haysong. So much work to be done on the hardest money known to man. There y'all are. Hello, hello. I mean, have you checked your portfolios today? If you have any allocation to these markets? If you're cash, I would imagine real depression hours. I get it, man. Yeah, but to be cash laden just because the Federal Reserve does a CPI report once a month, that's folly. Okay, even if it went down, it would be, right? It's probably not going to catalyze the utter and complete top. Copper all-time highs. Yeah, orange juice futures all-time highs. Welcome to it, man. Silver. Freaking silver, like once the daily close, I think in an hour, it's going to be the highest daily candle close on silver since 2013. I mean, big Kang's doing things like across the markets. Crypto, meh. You know, crypto's big meh. Like crypto like went up today along with everything, but everything's off the all-time highs outside of Pepe coin. But I think Pepe coin probably took it on the chin. If you know, if like GameStop got wrecked, you know that Pepe probably got wrecked too. No, it's look at that. That's Pepe. It today hit all-time highs. In the past 20 hours, the highest levels known to man on Pepe. Wow, the superior meme entity. Yep. The everything bubble is back on, chat. When luxury cars and Pokemon cards and pictures of potatoes and luxury watches, when all-time highs on those, you know? Not my chair, not my problem. Pff, no way, no way. Who does this guy think he is? Yeah, looking at Doge for a second. Is that happening? Is momentum shifting? Well, the bottom of the range, if they've manufactured a range here, it's like the bottom of the range 12.5 cents. Top of the range is going to be like 20 cents. You're 15 cents. That means maybe like that's happening. Momo shifting again with a higher low. Working on the bullish engulfing candle, less than 4 hours till that's confirmed. Yeah, it could run straight up to 17.8 cents if Bitcoin catches any more love. I don't know. Maybe Bitcoin just needs to go sideways for the altcoins to keep rallying. Man, Engine Coin, I'm telling you, dude. Really coming to life now at 5.39%. And you know, if you're in the Citadel of Patreon, literally last night, it's like this has to be it, man. Look, dude. RSI, textbook, specimen, MACD histogram, it's there. Forget about it. This would be it. This is the dream of dreams. This is where max upside potential at minimal losses if it fails for a trader. Jonathan, did you see the analysis we just looked at on the 4 hours? Crazy, man. Didn't even know. It's like it had a nice 4-hour setup. Yeah, Wojak was good, right? I looked at that one yesterday. Someone requested it. It's a mix. Yeah, dude, it's crazy. It's like you can't even believe Wojak looks like this. Like where it, okay, it could just be actually set up for how much upside potential if this actually plays out. Minimum 31% upside, but then we start talking like max upside. We're talking 100% upside on Wojak, chat. All you need is like Bitcoin to not do something stupid and just collapse and bamboozle and be just ridiculous. And Wojak will probably go up 30 to 100% from where it is right now. What a trend. What a demand line being defended. What an M shape. What a bullish back test of an old resistance as support. Above that, you know, above 100% upside, it'll take you even higher. This all-time high up there. Wow. I wouldn't call that divergence. That is not divergence. That would be convergence, because higher lows and then less levels of negative Momo. Bullish convergence, which is fine, right? All right, man. Well, you know, this I've been live now for about 2 hours, and we have gone all over the markets today to look at what's been happening. Nvidia just painted its second highest daily candle close literally ever. All-time highs all over the place. 52-week highs there. Things are pumping, man. So I figured it was warranted to go live a little early just to cover this stuff maybe while it was happening. And yeah, y'all be sure to join the Discord if you haven't. Really appreciate y'all coming out. And I will just be back. What a glorious historical day. Thanks again, y'all, the real ones. I will remember when the Moon Boys come back, y'all were here when they quit 2 months ago. So I appreciate it. I'm back. Till next time. Respect the TA.
No way. No way. What is this garbage? No way. No way. What is this garbage?